welcome back to Tomcat is Fat. I am Tomcat, and I am fat. And by fat, a lot of people I feel like will look at me and be like, you're not that bad, whatever. But last I checked, and I think I might be dropped maybe a pound, maybe. I weighed like 258, and I am just under 6 feet tall. So I'm like at 5'11 and 3/4. That 3/4 is really important to me, just so you know. So this is essentially day 2 of dieting. I mean, even though it obviously the weekend's passed since then, but it's essentially day 2. I'm doing pretty much the intermittent fasting thing. Just not going to eat today. Actually, I'm going to try to do better because I did pretty good last week. But then I did eat something on the way home. It was well after 5 and stuff. But that, as far as the time frame that I'm working with, I think that's pretty much well within my time frame that I'm okay with eating. But I might just try to wait till I get home. Now, if I get too hangry, that might be something I need to change, but otherwise I think I should be good. But things are looking up. I think I'm going to lose some weight. I think I'm going to feel better. This weekend, I had stuff to do. I was just not feeling it. Honestly, I wonder if part of it was just starting not eating a whole lot the other day. I just didn't have a whole lot of energy the next day. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm not particularly adept when it comes to this type of stuff, when it comes to like how it affects the body in all those sorts of different ways. I know sometimes I'll be really tired right after starting dieting, but also I'm really, really tired generally whenever it comes to being overweight. So yeah, one way or another, I'm overweight. I need to change it, so I'm working on it. So let me know how your guys' diets are going, because I know we're all needing to go ahead and lose weight. And if anybody's wondering what I'm doing here, I just want a hand up, almost like I'm talking to a buddy, you know what I mean, sitting in the passenger seat, except you're right here, so it's actually a little less dangerous. But anyways, so but we're gonna get there. Let's all work on it together. Anybody who, go ahead and subscribe, comment down below how your situation's going, how your diet is going. Like this video if you enjoy it, and we'll just keep going. We'll get to a point where hopefully we're all kind of losing weight and supporting each other in our various diets. But understand there's some that work for some people and others that don't. Counting calories, that works pretty well for me for a little bit. But the hard part on that is that I like to eat junk sometimes, and it kind of helps me if it's something to where, because under counting calories, it's almost like I'm budgeting calories. I see a fudge round, I'm like, I don't really want to waste my calories on that whenever I could go home and eat a lasagna, you know what I mean? Or, something like that, right? But at least with the intermittent fasting, I could just go ahead, and maybe it's not great to do that. You just do your however many hours you have to do in order to go ahead and lose weight. I can't remember how many hours it is. I'll have to look at it again. It's like 16 hours or something like that. You have to go 16 hours without eating, and then your body starts burning all the excess fat. And it's something that's worked out fairly well for me in the past, because I tend to do pretty well as far as that goes. But that doesn't work for everybody. Not everybody can just go all day without eating. Honestly, if you're doing a manual labor job, like construction or anything like that, probably not a good one, because you need to be kind of eating throughout the day, otherwise you're gonna get sick. But for me, just sitting down in an office, it's kind of ideal, really, because we all could stand to be a little healthier. Like I kind of said in my short on the 4th that I did posted after the 4th, we don't need to be fat, right? It's something to where America is a very obese country and a very obese culture, really, because it's all about excess, right? It's all about excess. It's all about, we can go and we can get as many things as you want. It's something to where I am very much big on, obviously, the free market working, and people being able to go get whatever they want, and businesses be able to do that stuff. But something I find fascinating is how many of these countries, there's these chemicals and the same things, the same products that we have here in the U.S. do not have the same chemicals in them that they have in other countries. And these chemicals are incredibly harmful. But we need to find ways to lose weight as a country. It's not good. They just, you think about WALL-E, and how accurate that was really in reality. And it's something to where people might understand that it's something that they shouldn't eat these things, that they should eat less, that they should exercise and stuff. But put in front of them a fudge round or a pie or a cake or something like that, they'll choose those things because, they're sweet, they're addictive, you know, I mean, why wouldn't they choose them? So I'm not saying necessarily the government should step in and do anything. I think generally it's up to the people to make the right decisions for their own health and stuff like that. And I'm hoping that people generally will, especially with the internet the way it is and how people are more educated. That's one thing that could be, as far as like having a wider, you know, access to knowledge when it comes to how these things affect you. Obviously there's a bunch of bull out there too, but you guys, I think, get what I'm saying. Honestly, the way the economy's going, it might be one of the best things for the health of this country. I mean, there's some things that people will obviously struggle more on, but the fact that people won't be able to spend as much on food and junk might actually help when it comes to the overall health of the country. Inadvertently, we might be looking at some sort of great reset, because it's something that if they can't spend money on the junk, if it's something to where they have to conserve and not eat as much, then people are just going to probably naturally lose weight. It'll be like an economic diet. Or I heard somebody talking about, I can't remember who it was, talk about the Great Depression. When they talked to somebody who had lived through the Great Depression, anytime somebody ever asked them about how was the Great Depression and how'd they get through that, they're like, it wasn't hard. We just didn't buy anything and we grew everything we ate. And a lot of people, nobody really knows how to grow anything anymore. We're just now getting into having a garden. We got a pretty decent sized one. It's not anything massive like we plan on doing eventually out on our property. But it's something to where, obviously, I mean, you see the writing on the wall. You need to be able to have your own stuff that you don't have to buy, you know. And what sucks is I'm not big on vegetables. I can't do peppers, onions, tomatoes. I loathe them. But we are growing corn and carrots, so, and I think we're growing strawberries too. I think we're growing cucumbers, which I can do cucumbers if they're pickled. I love me some pickled. Although my buddy, who's my brother-in-law, which he's been on my other channel quite a bit with me, or just a little bit with me, he likes the honey butter pickle things or something like that. Whenever I prefer dill pickles. Anytime I try to bite into a pickle that's not dill, it feels like a lie. But anyways, anywho, I'm gonna go ahead. So today, for diet reasons, I hope that everybody's kind of enjoying me just kind of talking. Usually I'll be listening to a podcast or listening to music on the way to work, but now I'm almost kind of just like going through my thoughts and just, you know. So that's been kind of fun. So I think, because I do generally need caffeine, especially right now. I think for the headaches and all that stuff that I'm gonna get, I really want to get off caffeine for a while. Maybe go down to the zero caffeine Dubby eventually. But it's just such a process. So I'm gonna get something to drink that's zero sugar. I think one of those, again, since I'm out of Dubby right now, I think one of those C4s would be pretty good. But I'm gonna go ahead and check into that. If you guys enjoy, again, if you enjoy watching these, then go ahead and like and subscribe. And I would very much appreciate that. Gosh, I feel like I piss people off really bad sometimes with driving. Maybe I'm too timid. Like, I don't have a lot of space, and so I don't feel comfortable because I don't trust my vehicle, like, literally ever. I worry that I'm going to accelerate, because it's happened to me before. I went to go ahead and accelerate and get off into a middle lane, and then all of a sudden on my Chevy Aveo I had, my first car, just had this loud bang, and it was the timing belt breaking. And then get up and go, all of it gone. And so it's something to where I just don't trust cars to, especially if I accelerate to get out in front of something. I do not trust them to do what they're supposed to do, which frankly I feel like is perfectly reasonable and warranted. No, this was really good. think this is good. You too. All right, so what I got here is a zero sugar Cherry Coke. It's 0 calories. And kind of the way I figure it, maybe I'm wrong, but a lot of the time they say 0 calories is just because there's most likely. And if you ever drink a lot of those, I believe that there's still something in it, like more than 0 calories. I did see this. This is got 5 calories in it. It's got the caffeine that I'm looking for. I tried one of these the other day, and the orange slice was actually really good. The C4 brand. Again, Dubby. Choose Dubby just because I really prefer Dubby as far as the tubs and stuff. But it's, again, I'm out, and I have to be able to order more and get it and all that stuff. But this will do good for now. This grape sounded kind of good to me. Only 5 calories. I feel like at a point they're just like, it might have 5 calories in it, so still 0 sugar. I think this will be okay. I don't think this will be anything crazy. Honestly, I want to get off of the, I need to get off of the soda and the energy, probably permanently, but just to get off caffeine. And again, it doesn't mean I still don't like Dubby, because Dubby, it has the 0 caffeine flavors now, which are actually really good. So check those out. All right, so I went through the entire workday and did not turn on the camera once, but I did struggle there for a little bit. I got really, really hungry, and I was just like getting kind of frustrated by work. I didn't actually cheat on the diet. I did get a little snack on the way home, just because I was hungry, and by the time I get home, it's usually after 6. So, and I literally haven't eaten anything all day. I'm checking the mail. No mail. But yeah, not a bad day. Very good day. Productive, I'll say. And I think I'll have another really good one. I think that this is going to be a really good week. And I think, honestly, if it was just me at my office and I wasn't making these videos, I probably would have cheated today. So actually, I think this has been a productive day on a number of levels. Got a lot of work done, and I was able to stick to my diet. So I think I'm doing good. I think I'm going to keep dieting. And like I was saying earlier in the video, just go ahead and let me know how you are doing and how you guys are doing on your diet. If these videos, when you are watching them, are helping you to stick to yours, I really hope it does. And, let me know too. As far as these videos go, do you like me kind of just talking and just kind of just putting my thoughts on camera? Or would you prefer it to be something to where I just keep it short and sweet and just say how I'm doing? I mean, if so, that's probably short material. So, I don't know. We'll see. I hope you have a great rest of your day and a great week. And I will see you, I don't know, probably tomorrow. I'll probably make a video tomorrow. Bye.